Good afternoon from South Africa. I'm Jackie and this is the Oracle Times, and I will be doing the forecast reading for Sagittarius for the month of April 2020. I will use the format that I'm using at the moment. In other words, it's the tea leaf cards, which are predictive, the angel cards, which is for relationship, and then energy cards to describe to you which energies are best suited to use in the month of April 2020, which will be most beneficial for you, which will bring you the greatest success in your goals. Right, the tea leaf cards, I have shuffled them already. That's interesting. Okay, so the first card that stays behind as I pick up the deck, which is always an important indication, is things will not always be this way. A change is coming, the caterpillar. So those of you that are watching this that maybe feel you're particularly stuck in a situation, that is not the case. Change is coming, especially in April. So now what I do is I select the cards, I read what's on the cards, and then I will tell you the story that comes with this set of cards that come out for you. So that was the first card. The second card is staff. You'll be taken care of in difficult times. So there may be some Sagittarians that are worrying at the moment. These will be comforting cards for you. The next card that comes up, someone is leaving your life, the empty chair. Right, next card that comes up is horse, short journey. You'll be going somewhere in April, Sagittarians. Right, next card that comes up is wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. In other words, we don't have clarity at the moment in April of the way forward. The final card is the basket, recognition, reward for effort. Sometimes that can give us a very clear indication of the road that we should be taking. So let's recap these cards. The caterpillar says things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Like I said, if you are worrying about something that seems to be stuck, that doesn't seem to be changing, this card is saying in the month of April something's going to shift, something is going to change, or you're going to get an indication of it. Or don't worry so much about it, it will be changing. If things are difficult or you're worrying they're going to be difficult, you will be taken care of. In other words, what you need will be taken care of. Don't worry about that. Somebody is leaving, okay? Always when someone leaves, there's a shift in energy. There's a shift in dynamics. A person leaving shifts one's entire life. There's a domino effect. We don't always think that's the case, but it is the case. You'll be going on a short journey. I will sometimes say that this can be a metaphorical journey, but in this case, I feel those of you that are watching this are going to be doing some kind of short journey. You could be or should be going somewhere a little bit different, out of your normal everyday route or places that you go to. It's possibly going to shift something for you. You've possibly been feeling like you don't have direction in your life, or the direction that you want to go, you cannot access it. So you seem to be spinning your wheels, or you feel like you're spinning your wheels. However, you're going to end up the month of April getting recognition and reward for something you have done. And like I said, this can often steer one in a particular direction. It can often show you what direction you should be heading in, and also where progress will happen in your life. So that is a nice set of cards for you guys. Right, let's have a look at your relationship cards. This reading is both for those of you that are in relationships as well as those of you that are looking for relationships. I have shuffled them already. I'm just going to do a little bit more. I will do as per usual, read what's on the card so that you know what it says on the cards, and then I will tell you the story. Let your friends help you. This card is coming up a lot at the moment. Okay, next card, true love. That's interesting. Okay, and then give your relationship a chance. Let's read what it says on the cards, okay? Let your friends help you says ask for and accept support from others. True love says this is the romance of a lifetime. And give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So what we see here is, for those of you that are in established relationships, let's speak to you first. The message I'm getting is ask a friend for advice. They can give you advice about that relationship that is really important to you, and the kind of advice they're possibly going to be giving you is to give that relationship a chance. Whatever may be worrying you about it, hindering you about it, whatever may not be going according to plan, or you feel is not going according to plan, just give it a chance. It's headed in a particular direction. Wait for it to get to the destination. It's while it's heading in that direction that things might seem a bit iffy to you, or just a small aspect worries you. Either way, if you're worrying about something, ask a friend. They're probably going to be able to give you some clarity on an important relationship that is bothering you, or an aspect of it that is bothering you. Those of you that are looking for true love, your best options are going to be via your friends, via your connections, via the network that you have. They will possibly know someone, introduce you to someone. You could maybe go with a small group of people. Maybe you go out to dinner with a small group of people, whatever the case may be, in the month of April, and you meet that somebody through them that could be that true love. You're going to need to give that relationship a chance in the beginning, because possibly it's not going to tick all your boxes, or you feel as if it's not going to tick all your boxes, or there's not instant chemistry, whatever it may be. But this card is saying this is true love. This is the kind of relationship you've really been waiting for. But you're going to have to just sort of ride that beginning stage to see who this person really is, and see them for what they really are, and see how really resonant or how really good they are going to be for you. So it's obviously at first meeting, they don't make quite the impression that you were expecting. But as you get to know them better, no doubt, that is going to change. Now let's have a look at the energy card. Now another card jumped out. Happiness, okay? This came up in the last reading too. Happiness is an overall state of complete being. So in April, the possibility is that you will be finding happiness, you will be seeking happiness, it will be coming to you. This is an important energy for you in the month of April. If you can find things and people and situations and focus on them, if they make you happy, this will be your biggest success in April. That will be the route to take in April that will take you where you want to be, regardless of what area of life you want to use it in. The next card is determination. Right, so this says determination is a passion for pursuit, leading you on a path of personal achievement. So for you, in the month of April, if you are determined about something, you will achieve that something, okay? Your route is going to be, I want to do this, I'm going to do this. Sagittarians are pretty good at this. They are not stubborn, but they have a sheer will. They have clarity when they decide they're going to do something, and they pursue it absolutely without any hesitation. Use that talent of yours in the month of April. So if you're really determined about something, you will achieve it. Go for it. Right, then the last card is discovery. Okay, and this card says, behold the world with new eyes. So your recipe for April, the energies that are going to be most useful to you, that will be available to you, that if you use them, you're going to achieve your aims, is look for where you can find happiness, okay? Regardless of where you find it. If sitting in your garden, watching the birds fly past gives you ultimate happiness, make sure you do that as often as you can. If sleeping gives you happiness, pursue that in April. Do you see, I'm just using examples. It doesn't matter what it is. If it makes you genuinely happy, pursue it in the month of April. Also, be determined. If you are feeling something really strongly and you want to go after that in April. You are on the road to something that you need to be on the road to. It's going to lead you to a discovery. What that discovery will be is really ultimately going to depend on your life story. But it's going to make you see something and your world in general with new eyes. In other words, it's going to change your perception or your perspective. That is always the change that we can ask for. The way we perceive things is our reality. If it changes our perception, it changes our reality. That's how it works over here on planet Earth. Right, so that is your reading for the month of April, Sagittarius. I do hope that you enjoyed that. Before I go, those of you that have been asking me, the star sign dolls, I'm slowly but surely doing them. They're an enormous amount of work. This is Miss Sagittarius. Her name is Pippa. Okay, as you can see, she has bluish lilac hair because she knows what she wants and she knows what she likes, and she goes after it with determination. Okay, these are one-of-a-kind dolls. They are entirely handcrafted by myself. I really, really enjoy making them, down to their little Sneakers. Yeah, in South Africa we call them tekkies, by the way, but I know the rest of you guys call them sneakers, her little sneakers. She has little movable arms and legs as well. I'm going to put a link in the description box below should you want to purchase one of these star sign dolls. Like I said, I handcraft them. There's only one of them. Each one of them is special. She has a character. She kind of develops as I'm making her. Right, I want to thank you for watching and listening and subscribing to my channel, as well as commenting. I read absolutely every comment that there is. Should you like or want a personal reading, private reading, or that incredible soulmate reading, I do amazing soulmate readings. I will put that link in the description box below as well once this video has processed. Thank you once again for watching. Wishing you much love, light, and blessings for the month of April.